Hello friends! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie The Goonies 1985 changed. I will tell you about the characters of the film and also you'll see what's with the cast now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Mikey, Sean Austin, is the youngest child in the family and like his brother is part of the Goonies gang. He willingly believes in the story of local treasures and often shows dissatisfaction that nothing interesting happens on their street. Doesn't like it when his brother calls him names. Brand, Josh Brolin, is the eldest son of the Walsh couple and is one of the members of the Goonies gang. He regularly plays sports and in particular he likes to do push-ups with a barbell. Unlike his brother, he is not inclined to believe in treasure stories, has a romantic interest in Andy. Chunk is part of the Goonies and often spends time in their company. He has a somewhat pudgy build, puffy cheeks, and doesn't like being asked by his friends to do a belly dance. Often invents stories and tries to pass them off as real. Chunk can be somewhat clumsy. He was played by Jeff Cohen. Mal, Corey Feldman, is a friend of Mikey, Chung, and Data, with whom he is in the Goonies gang. He likes to watch TV loudly and is also an unusually chatty guy. He says that he knows Spanish perfectly, but greatly overestimates his abilities and rarely correctly translates what he's told. Andy has romantic feelings towards Brand. She's a pretty girl with expressive brown eyes and a kind disposition. Andy leads a team of cheerleaders with whom she often trains to the music, where she practices new tricks. She is good at explaining and has not bad patience, played by Cary Green. Flav is one of the Fratelli brothers who is often chained or left out of his footbridge by his own family. He is quite strong, good-natured, and has a heavily distorted left side of his face. He also has virtually no teeth, played by John Matuszak, who died of heart failure in 1989. Francis is Jake's sibling and is a member of their family crime ring. He tries to listen to his mother in everything and not to argue with her. He has a good command of a pistol and can help cover up the traces of a crime. Francis has a somewhat insane love, played by Joe Pantoliano. Data is on good terms with the Walsh brothers, as well as other members of the Stooges gang. He is quite smart and likes to invent useful things, but sometimes during testing he can get unexpected results. Often he can be seen in a raincoat with a bunch of onlay. He was played by Ki Hai Kwan. Jake, like the rest of the Fratelli's family, is involved in criminal cases for which he even went to jail. He is very resourceful and can knock out a person with one punch. He has a good voice and likes to sing sometimes, especially in front of his brother Sloth, played by Robert Davey. Rosalita is from Spain and doesn't speak English at all. She usually works as a housekeeper, helping her hosts with various requests such as grocery shopping or packing. Rosalita is a respectable and honest woman. She was played by Luke Ontiveros, who died of liver cancer in 2012. Mama Fratelli is a powerful woman who may well organize a jailbreak. She is engaged in criminal activities, is able to shoot a person, and knows how to masterfully escape from the chase. She has a colored tattoo on her left arm, played by Anne Ramsey, who died in 1988 from throat cancer. Mrs. Walsh is Irving's wife and the mother of their children. She doesn't like the mess in the house and is also not happy that her children are addicted to eating chips, for which she often reprimands them. Played by Mary Ellen Trainor, who died in 2015 of pancreatic cancer. Mr. Perkins, Curtis Hanson, is a very wealthy man who resides in Astoria. He doesn't care much about the fate of the people of Goon Dogs, only wanting to make his plans come true with the help of their territories. He is often seen in a suit, over which he wears a raincoat in bad weather. Troy, Steve Antin, is the natural son of Mr. Perkins. He is a spoiled guy who is used to a luxurious life and often behaves arrogantly and does mean and even somewhat dangerous acts toward the guys from the lower strata. He knows how to drive a car well and likes to spy on girls in the mirror. Troy's friend number 1 also lives in the more affluent area of Astoria. He likes to spend time with friends and often go for a walk with them by car. May occasionally taunt Troy for his inability to get Andy into bed. He is tall and athletic, wears a watch in his left hand, played by Jab Adams. Sheriff is listed as a full-time member of the Astoria Police. He responds quickly to calls and knows when to bring reinforcements with him. During the performance of his duties, he can always be seen in a uniform consisting of beige trousers and a green jacket, played by Paul Teuerp. Miles' father, George Nicholas McLean, raises his son on his own, but he is also sometimes helped by his mother, who lives with them. He warmly treats his child and affectionately calls him Sonny and sometimes asks him for help. Works for a local company and provides plumbing services. Prison guard George Robotham works at Clatsop County Detention Centers where Jake Fratelli served his sentence. He is in the pre-retirement age and mainly his duties include the release of prisoners from their cells for lunch. Due to his age, he doesn't have such a quick reaction. FBI man works for the Oregon State Police Department. As a rule, he is engaged in law and order and catches criminals along with his partner. It was they who managed to figure out the whereabouts of Fratelli, but during the attempted detention, he was shot dead, played by Ted Grossman. Steph is on good terms with Andy and Troy, with whom often likes to walk and ride in a car. She's a sweet girl who likes to cut her hair short, it has pierced ears, and usually wears long and unusual earrings. She disapproves of Troy's behavior towards Brand. She was played by Martha Plimpton. Data's father is a family man and has a good relationship with his son. He loves to invent new devices, but not all of them are ready to justify his expectations or even turn out to be inappropriate. He conveyed a love for invention data, has a tendency to baldness, played by Michael Paul Chan. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.